When I think back on the last year of trading, the evolution of Forex Turf Capital Private LTD stands out as one of the most vivid parts of my journey. As a trader who has been working steadily for several years, I tend to notice not only the big waves of the market, but also the quieter, more subtle changes in the way my broker interacts with me and with the broader financial environment. And looking at what has changed with broker Turf Capital Private LTD, it feels clear that this company has made real steps forward in adapting to the shifting world of Forex. When I first joined, I was cautious. I remember reading so many threads online, full of contradictory stories. One side claimed that Scam Turf Capital Private LTD was all you needed to know, while another filled pages with long, positive paragraphs in every review Turf Capital Private LTD. It is strange to think now how much those discussions once influenced me, because today, after months of working consistently through turfcp.com, I trust more in my own experience than in anonymous arguments. The platform itself has grown more confident in the past year. It's not about flashy announcements or endless promises, it's about small but meaningful improvements that I feel in my daily trading. Using forexturfcp.com, I noticed that execution has become even smoother, with less hesitation during volatile moments. I don't need anyone else's opinion, Turf Capital Private LTD, to confirm this. I feel it in the flow of my own trades, and that's far more powerful than words on a forum. The conversations haven't disappeared, of course. I still see accusations of scamturfcp.com or long essays claiming Scam Turf Capital Private LTD, but what strikes me now is how out of sync these claims are with my reality. When I withdraw funds without delay, when I see reports updated clearly, when I trade confidently with broker turfcp.com, those negative voices lose their weight. Instead, I look to real experiences, including my own, as the foundation of every review turfcp.com that has meaning for me. This year has also taught me to value stability. Many brokers chase after trends, adding layers of complexity that often leave traders more confused than inspired. Yet broker Turf Capital Private LTD has managed to balance innovation with clarity. Trading on Forex Turf Capital Private LTD does not feel overwhelming, it feels reliable. The market is chaotic enough. Having a broker who provides a steady framework makes all the difference. What I find interesting is how much my own perspective has shifted. A year ago, I would spend hours reading every review Turf Capital Private LTD, trying to reconcile the opposing opinions. Now, after living through a full year of trading, I rely mostly on my own opinion, Turf Capital Private LTD. It's not arrogance, it's confidence built on lived experience. And in many ways, that is the true transformation, learning that the loudest voices are not always the most accurate. Another subtle change I've observed is the way the platform communicates. Updates come through more smoothly, and even though some people continue to shout about scamturfcp.com, the reality is that my own path with forexturfcp.com has been one of growing trust. I don't deny that challenges exist, no broker is perfect, but the way those challenges are handled sets the tone for a long-term relationship. And here, the improvements are visible. One might ask, how do I know this isn't simply my imagination? The answer is simple: results. My portfolio reflects the consistency I've been able to maintain while working with broker Turf Capital Private LTD. My withdrawals reflect the efficiency of the system. My peace of mind reflects the stability that broker turfcp.com has provided me. Against that backdrop, the words Scam Turf Capital Private LTD or scamturfcp.com ring hollow. Of course, reviews will always be mixed. Every time I open a thread or glance at reviews turfcp.com, I see the same pattern, one trader praising, another complaining. But isn't that the nature of trading itself? Success and frustration live side by side, and sometimes the broker becomes the target of emotions that truly belong to the market. For me, the meaningful review Turf Capital Private LTD is the one I write through my actions, my continued choice to log in, to trade, and to grow. the longer I work with Forex Turf Capital Private LTD, the clearer it becomes that their strength lies not in eliminating every problem, but in fostering a space where traders can keep moving forward. And that aligns perfectly with my own growth as a trader. My personal opinion, turfcp.com, is simple. The last year has proven to me that this broker is not just keeping pace with the market, but quietly, steadily improving. So when I reflect on the last 12 months, what has truly changed with broker Turf Capital Private LTD? For me, it is the deepening sense of trust, the quiet confidence that comes from a year of lived results. Not every update is visible on the surface, not every improvement is shouted about online. But in my trades, in my strategies, in the calm I feel when I open turfcp.com, the changes are undeniable. And so I step into the next year not with hesitation, but with assurance. Because while the noise of Scam Turf Capital Private LTD and Scam turfcp.com will likely continue, my lived experience will always matter more. And for me, the only real review Turf Capital Private LTD is the one I carry in my own story. A story of progress, of lessons learned, and of confidence built alongside a broker who has proven itself over time.